So anyway, guys, so I'm just eating over here and I'm making sure I'm having a better time so I can do greater. I see, guys, so you must understand that with real estate today is dependent on people who are working for money. So people who are working for money are working really to help themselves to have a greater life. But make sure you understand that it's never for the money. But they're working because other people are forcing them to work today in 2021. And because they have to speak more words than everybody else, that's how you succeed. But the thing is, you must understand every single day that if you want to succeed even more than anything else in the world, you have to give a service. But a service of words is how you actually succeed. So what you do around the world is making sure every single day you focus on making sure that you're always learning about whatever it is to make sure that you're studying upon a greater life for yourself so you can go and do notes for yourself. But as you do notes, you're succeeding differently and you're making sure that no matter what, that you're learning very quickly upon understanding. I had one guy, I understand this guy over here, I went and I have everything. I have everything in my life because I have my word I. I have this actual guy who was in the past, and I understand I went to his seminar, and guess what? I mean, he says fucking never write notes. And he says never write more information. I mean, what the fuck? I left the fucking seminar, man. I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I remember that guy over there that has no arm. I went to see him in his public speaking seminar. I'm writing notes the whole night and the whole day over there. I'm writing the whole notes, so I'm writing notes that day. And guess what? Approach it's more how he says, hey, never fucking write notes around here. I mean, what the fuck? I left the seminar, man. I left the seminar because the guy never fucking cares about me. He's telling me to fucking look at him. I'm writing notes, man. I'm writing my notes, man. I don't want to fucking look at you. I don't want to look at you. I want to fucking write my notes. I want to write my journal about what you're saying. And there's a big difference, but he never wants me to do that. So guess what, Bronchi? It's more how I feel that, yes, he's safe and everything. But the thing is, I left the seminar that day. And why did I leave? Because the guy is just out of his mind. When you understand? When the guy is totally lost about life. And understand that. Because I realize he forces me to leave the seminar. I had to leave the seminar because he never cares about me, man. I mean, he never truly cares about me. You understand? So I just left. And I just went somewhere else. But he's saying that if you have never $70 to give me, then fuck off, he told me. I mean, yeah? I mean, fuck off. You. I mean, fuck off you. I'll go somewhere else. I mean, understand? I mean, that's the kind of thing, yeah? So I didn't want to be around people who have stupid attitude. I mean, understand? I didn't want to learn from those people who care about money more than my heart. I understand? I mean, they care about me giving them money rather than giving them free words. Understand? Because they're stupid people. And that's why I'm understanding to leave those people right away. I didn't want to be around those people. And I'm doing great anyway. I see, guys, so for example, people are going and printing more money, and that's making the poor poorer and the rich richer. But is it really? Probably no. Probably what's making the poor poorer is communicational skills. I mean, you understand? I mean, it's themselves. I mean, the poor make the poor poorer. I mean, you understand? But the rich make the rich richer. And how is that possible? Because of the words. Probably it has nothing to do with people printing money, man. Probably it has nothing to do with people printing money these days and forcing you to work. But guess what? Probably you must understand that nothing can limit you in this life. Probably just because they force you to go work a 9-to-5 job never means that you have to work it all your life. I mean, that means there's no limits, yeah? I mean, there's no fucking limits. I mean, you can leave that 9-to-5 job right now. I mean, there's no fucking limits. But go do what you love to do. And then when you do what you love to do, then speak the words of that all the way. And then you fucking have riches. And that's why I'm fucking prospering, because I speak all the fucking way with my words, with my music production and what I do with life coaching. I speak all the way the words of Jesus Christ. I speak all the way with everything. And that's why I'm so broad in my communication. And because I'm so broad about everything, I maximize potential. And when I give you more money about my business and I give more money to make my events around the world, then I fucking make more money out of it. I mean, how do I make money? How do I make more money out of it? I make the fucking information behind it. Or else when I give you $50,000 to find out 1 month of information, I realize now, make sure you understand that on the day, I may never make money on that day. But I gave $50,000. But I made the fucking information, didn't I? I made that information experience. And I have the information now. That when I give my next $50,000, I make $25,000 and more. I mean, understand? But then guess what? On the third experience, I make sure on the third experience, I make even more. I give $50,000, I make $100,000 this time. Because I fucking have the information. I have the information behind everything. But everything's the word I, guys. I mean, everything's the word I. And everything I said is the word I. I understand, but the thing is that you must understand that yes, I gave 1,500. I gave 1,050 bucks to have my event for the 29th birthday for now, and that's still for now. I'm still giving more. But the thing is, guess what? I have the information behind that. I fucking made my ABN number. I made the fucking business account number. I went to fucking get the actual bank account finance and all the information about the banks even more. And I'm still curious, and I went fucking face to face, and I've learned so much about business and tax and GST and what's what around business and how to connect my nice and beautiful business and links together online to make events. And I'm promoting this whole fucking event and how to fucking also promote my business cards along the way. Which that's all fucking information. I mean, that's the 1,050 bucks I gave. I get that information now. I understand what to do the next time round. I understand what to do the next time round. And the fucking more money I give to have this business with myself to create events, the more fucking easier it becomes for me to actually make these events now. Because now, the next time round, do you believe that the next time round it's much easier for me to make events now because I can see what to do? I mean, of course it is, yeah? I mean, the fucking first event is the most difficult one for you to make. I mean, the first one is the fucking most difficult. But if you fucking make the second one, and the third one, and the fourth one, and the fifth one, and the fucking 100th one, and then you make the 1,000th one, and the fucking 2,000th one. Russia, at the 2,000th mark, Russia, fuck. I mean, you already made 2,000 events. I mean, fucking now it's easy for you to make events. I mean, understand? But everything's the word I. I'm understanding everything in terms of words is the word I. But if you're creating more events and more events, you're getting the information of all that. I mean, imagine yourself making 2,000 events around the world. I mean, imagine the experience of that. I mean, imagine the information behind 2,000 events. I mean, that's 2,000 days of your life. And imagine the experience that you can get from that. I mean, that's the fucking riches, man. I mean, it's the experience from that. I mean, fuck off the money. I mean, who gives a fuck about the money? I mean, it's the fucking experience from that. I mean, what is the experience there? I mean, it's the fucking information behind that. I mean, it's the fucking information of seeing all those people and speaking to those people and traveling to those places and organizing all that. And it's the fucking journey, isn't it? I mean, it's the whole fucking journey of the whole fucking process of that. I mean, the money never fucking made you happy. But the money that fucking led you to Spain and that led you to Argentina and that led you to these places never fucking made you happy. But it was the fucking words that you were fucking planning, those 2,000 days of events that you're making, is the fucking words you said in between that. But those fucking words that you're fucking accumulating for yourself. But that's the fucking journey, man. But the fucking journey of being and going around the world, traveling while fucking speaking the words. You're speaking the words, man. And you're speaking those words, those 2,000 events that you're making, you're speaking all those words. But that's full of experience, man. The fucking words in that picture is the fucking experience. And that's the journey. And if you can follow the journey of words, then you have to understand that Jesus Christ says, I am the way. I mean, what the fuck does that mean? I mean, it means that I is the way, which is the word, I is the way. And if it's a word, then the fucking words are the way, isn't it? That's what I'm fucking saying, and that's a passage. So I am the way is the first passage. But then when we look closer to the words that he says, in terms of Jesus Christ, then I is the word. And the word is I. And the I is everything. And the I is making sure that you understand that is how you succeed, which is the words. And that's how we go into passages. In different passages, is linking words together and giving more words and more words is the full of life experiences. I mean, in a sense, so that's how I'm able to make music, because I plan my music and I say, this is what I want my Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And I want to make my first session from 1 minute to 2 minutes, just this kind of vocal. And I'm making sure that no matter what, that from 2 minutes to 12 minutes in my track, I want to make it me singing with a nice and beautiful, let's say, instrumental track or whatever. And I'm making sure I'm getting all these instruments here and there. I'm giving money here and there. I mean, how much money do I want to give for this project? I want to give 200 bucks. I mean, I'm making goals already. I mean, do you hear me planning my life over here? I mean, I'm planning my life over here. I'm planning my life over here in words right now. And then I fucking go and implement it. And then I fucking go and do it. But first I have to plan it. I have to fucking speak the words of that. And once I speak the words of that, then I can go and do it. Because I can see how to do it now. I mean, if you want to create something, then you can create it in words. And once you create the words, then you have fucking what you want. But the thing is, I'm doing better than that. Making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly that yes, that with my nice and beautiful Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I want to give around 200 bucks. I want to give around 200 bucks. I'm making sure that no matter what, that everything else is nice and sweet. I'm making sure that my first vocal over there with the nice and beautiful Balkan, is the nice and beautiful way of life for up to 2 minutes. And making sure I'm doing better than that. But I'm learning very quickly that I want to go and plan more. And as I plan more, I'm doing more. And making sure I have more and enough time to do everything. But make sure I understand that it's just how it is. And what I see now is how it is. I'm not saying that, no, I never lose knowledge. I can never lose that wisdom that I already did plan. I mean, if you did plan already something in wisdom and words and you said it already, then it's always with you. But you can add to that. I can add to that now. I can add something different. And that's the whole point, yeah? So just adding to the blocks of life. I mean, when you do that, then you're doing better. So guys, I was getting so angry because of how people were speaking to me in words. So they may say something positive to me, and I then was getting angry because they were never saying exactly the words that I want. And that's why I was getting angry. So make sure you understand that you never expect people to say the exact words that you want them to say. I mean, they're saying because they never fucking say the words that you want them to say. I mean, they say the words that they want to say. So that's the thing, yeah? So make sure you understand that if they say some kind of word or any kind of alphabet word or any kind of word or letter to you, then just make sure that everything is the word I. And then understand that since everything is the word I, then understand that there is no failure in yourself because you're doing greater. I'm not saying that these people who are messaging me in terms of these women, I'm not saying I can get with them. But the thing is that for me, I never want to waste my time with them because I have business to do. I have something else to do. I have a greater life regardless of whatever they can give me in terms of pleasure. But the thing is that for me, it's never about the pleasure. I mean, saying for me, or else for me, it's about the words. Or else I want to have the words over here. And the words is something that's much better than the pleasure with them. And I can see that straight away. I can see straight away the low quality of pleasure I can get with them. But I never want to chase that from them. I never want to chase that low quality pleasure with them. I want to chase the high vibrancy of words with them. First, the words with them is something more. First, it's more eternal. The words that you speak with them is something that's much more. I can see that. I can see the words with them. I can see how I can go around the words today. And I can understand straight away how I have a feeling straight away that as I succeed more, I feel much more different about life. And because I deal with my life differently, I'm understanding that no matter what other people can see, I understand other people can sense me and how I feel. So that's how I feel much greater. And that's why. See guys, the store value of the future is making sure that you understand it's the words. And it's never Bitcoin. And it's never gold. And it's never real estate. When you understand that? Other people over there are fucking trying to say that the Bitcoin is the next thing. It's never the Bitcoin, man. It's the fucking words. I mean, for fuck's sake. Ask Jesus Christ as it is. They're saying how much Bitcoin is the fucking way. Jesus Christ says, I am the way. They say, Bitcoin, man. I mean, Bitcoin and Bitcoin and Bitcoin. They want some Bitcoin today. Jesus Christ says, I am the way. I can imagine my Dita Ante telling me, I am the way. I am the way. Or else my Dita Ante, she fucking shouts at them, man. She will shout at them and say, I am the way. I mean, fuck you and your Bitcoin. I mean, put the Bitcoin in your asshole. I mean, that's it. But the thing is that you can say whatever you want in Bitcoin or whatever it is, but I am the way, and I is the way. I mean, for fuck's sake. And they're fucking so excitement about Bitcoin. I mean, fucking how about Jesus Christ a bit, man? I mean, where's Jesus Christ in your story? I mean, why? I mean, I asked Jesus Christ something. I mean, why are they speaking about Jesus Christ? I said Jesus Christ says because they're unaware. They're unaware about Jesus Christ, but they love Bitcoin. And they love Bitcoin. I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I understand already what I'm asking. But the thing is that they're never speaking about Jesus Christ, but they're fucking speaking about gold. They're fucking speaking about cryptocurrency. They're speaking about economics of the world, but they want to fucking speak about Jesus Christ, huh? I mean, they're fucking so much excitement about everything in terms of life except the word I. I mean, I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I mean, first, they have excitement about everything except the word I. First, they have no fucking excitement other than whatever is never the word I. I mean, do you understand? First, I understand straight away what I mean, but the thing is that you have to have excitement for the word I too. I is the way. I is much more better than fucking Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's on 7,000. I mean, for fuck's sake, I want fucking 2 million. I want 2 million. I mean, for fuck's sake, Bitcoin's fucking been already, let's say for next, I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I mean, Bitcoin's been going up for fucking 10 years now. From fucking 10 cents to fucking, let's say, to whatever number, in terms of from 0 cents to fucking however much it is today, in terms of over $70,000. Actually, I'm already fucking on $10 million. My stock market is on $10 million, man. I mean, why does fucking Bitcoin interest me for? When their fucking stock market is on $73,000. I'm on fucking $10 million. I mean, why do I fucking need them for? I mean, you understand? I mean, that's the thing, yeah? I understand, I'm priceless, man. I mean, you can never fucking put a number on me. But they fucking want $73,000. I want pricelessness, man. I want something that money can never buy. You understand? I mean, that's the thing, yeah? I mean, something that money can never buy is the words. I mean, money can never buy words. I mean, words can buy everything. I mean, words can get you everything. But you never buy anything. I mean, you just go and invest. And that way you understand straight away what they're doing. They're talking about Bitcoin equals freedom for millionaires. Look at what they're saying, man. I asked Jesus Christ to see this. When they're saying Bitcoin equals freedom for millionaires. How does it fucking equal for millions, man? What are you on about? When they're saying Bitcoin equals freedom for millions. I mean, how is that possible? I mean, how the fuck does Bitcoin equal millions, man? I mean, how? I mean, how the fuck does Bitcoin equal millions, man? Ja, was šta radiš? What are you doing, man? I mean, ja se... Ko te napravio? I mean, who made you in life? What do you understand? I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, this one's saying fucking emotionally opens up about Goldberg. I mean, why are you talking about Goldberg for? I mean, talk about Jesus Christ. I mean, talk about Jesus Christ in life. I mean, fucking Jesus Christ gave you more than Bill Goldberg. Do you understand? I mean, this fucking Kieran O'Leary just warns people about Bitcoin. I mean, why the fuck you warning about people about Bitcoin for? I mean, what the fuck's he doing in life? I mean, why aren't you fucking speaking about how Jesus Christ warns the world in life? I mean, that's Kieran O'Leary, man. I mean, that guy's fucking talking about Bitcoin. And fucking talk about Jesus Christ a bit. I mean, I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I just go on fucking YouTube and I see random people around here. I see fucking... Over here, I see some guy fucking saying the coming of my plan with massive crypto. What the fuck's up your ass? Why the fuck you talking about that for? Why don't you talk about how Jesus Christ came to the world? I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, this guy's Meet Kevin. I mean, fucking Meet Kevin, yeah? I mean, fuck me dead. I mean, Rich Dad Stockcast, man. Ask Jesus Christ to see this. I mean, Bitcoin versus stocks. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, fucking Bitcoin versus stocks, man. I mean, fuck me dead. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, why don't we talk about Jesus Christ over here and how Jesus Christ saves the world over here? You understand? I mean, fuck me dead. I mean, look at this. I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I see all in on the Dogecoin. I see, for fuck's sake. I mean, they're going all in on the Dogecoin, huh? I mean, fucking Dogecoin, huh? I mean, fucking go all in on Jesus Christ a bit, man. We gotta talk about Jesus Christ a bit. I see this one's fucking talking about Bitcoin collapse. I mean, fucking Bitcoin collapse here. I mean, fucking have a Jesus Christ, mate. What the fuck's up their ass, man? I mean, this one over here, I mean, fucking this idiot is talking about the big supply crunch. I mean, what the fuck is that? I mean, the big supply crunch, man. What the fuck is that? I want to see everything. Man, this guy is a fucking idiot, man. I mean, talk about Jesus Christ a bit. I mean, nobody's an idiot, but everything's good. But look, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, the stimulus package. I mean, what the fuck is a stimulus package, man? I mean, talk about Jesus Christ a bit. You understand? But this guy over here says, I mean, he's talking about legendary investor Stanley Druckenmiller. I mean, talk about Jesus Christ a bit, man. You understand? So, the thing is, you have to understand that you can see these YouTube things. I mean, you can grab any kind of fucking heading and put it to Jesus Christ and be the funniest thing, man. It's the funniest thing, man. I mean, there's eternity over here, man. But, alright. I realize now the whole point is you have to go and focus upon understanding about how fucking funny this is, man. I mean, the big supply crunch. I mean, what the fuck is that? I mean, understand? So every single day, if you understand how to grow yourself and do a greater job for yourself, and you have to learn something. You have to learn something always, so just go and do better. I see, but Daniel Milivojevic is reading from all these people. But guess what? I'm reading the information. I'm going for the information with Jesus Christ over here. I'm looking at nothing else except Jesus Christ. And that's why I'm reading everything. And that's why I'm doing better. Because I just talk about the words of everything, which is Jesus Christ. I see, so guys, when you're teaching Bitcoin, then you understand more about Bitcoin. But what they're saying that is Bitcoin that is never actually money. So the money that you're actually doing in life is actually just the words. But stick to your own teachings, man. You gotta teach your own stuff, man. I mean, they're so curious about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and stuff that's other than Jesus Christ. And talk about other random crap. I understand? But nothing's crap. But it's more they're talking about other things. But if you're talking about your own teachings and follow your own road with Jesus Christ and talk about what Jesus Christ talks about, then you have the world. And that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, talk about everything, is what I'm saying. I mean, talk about everything. I mean, never limit yourself upon what you can talk about. But understand straight away how funny things are. I mean, it's all funny for me. And that's how you actually go and grow. Like that. By being funny. I mean, being funny. And being funny. And being funny. I remember I was saying something about actually how I have a trophy with my portable speaker. And I can listen to music. But the thing is, I can create music with my portable speaker. And I can create audio technician sound. And I can listen back to it. But I can create my audio with that. I can create my life coaching audios and busking performances with my portable speaker over here, and that's the best trophy you can get. And it's the best trophy you can get, always. And you can go and plug in a microphone and a guitar input, and guess what? I promise you fucking play whatever you want at busking performances and DJ everywhere in front of people and give live performances. And for fuck's sake, and also you can be making music. And you can put out the fucking portable speaker to listen to any kind of audio in the planet, because that way you're always enjoying yourself, and that's what you need. Because when you look at the image of people and whatever you're looking in images, it's eternity. But guess what? Actually, it is. Actually, it is, man. Actually, that's how it feels. I mean, eternity feels like that. I mean, but guess what? Actually, it's more how I understand that now. I understand that no matter what when you look at images of eternity and what it feels like, actually, it's more how it feels. I mean, images is eternity, man. But it's more how I understand straight away how you have to understand to never block yourself here. Make sure that you're learning and growing. I mean, you're the one who wants to show that to people. And is that why? Approach if you want to understand anything, and if you want to understand how you want to show people eternity, then show people in your way. But they're already showing, they're showing people in their way. But you're never showing people in their way. Never show people in their way, show people in your way. You have different eternity. You have different advice for what's happening. You have a different way of life. Go and study your life and how you do eternity, and that's how it is. See, the best thing that happens if other people are having sex in the room somewhere next to you, and if they're having sex on the actual, let's say, hostel room where you're sleeping or something, you're sleeping next to them and having sex, then just turn on the lights and start peeking into their sexual routine. And start fucking picking on their actual sex. And start fucking looking at them and trying to, just be looking at them always. And try to go and see and peekaboo. I'm here, I want to watch you having sex with this woman now. And as it happens in front of you, then guess what? All you do is make sure you never make anybody sleep out there. And why is that? Because they're never trying to make you sleep, and they're never trying to make you sleep. So let's just all stay awake from this point. What you do from this point is go and understand how you can actually congratulate yourself here. Because guess what happens? When nobody's giving you privacy to sleep, then make sure you never make them sleep either. Make sure you turn on the lights. I mean, fucking pump up the music. I mean, make sure everybody fucking wakes up. And that's how it is, yeah? I mean, make sure everybody wakes up. And that's how you actually go and do a greater life. And you do a greater life like this to make sure you speak up for yourself, yeah? And if they say, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, I'm doing my life over here. And guess what they want to do now? I mean, they want to blame you for everything. I mean, they want to blame you for everything. But why? Because they're trying to have sex. But they never want to stay, or else they never want to say this. But are they aware of this? First, they're aware of this. First, they're so aware of this. But now, since you're aware of this, then just put everything on you and just be able to understand how other people want to kick you out now. I mean, they want to kick you out, but they never want to kick other people out. And why is that? Because you're never explaining really what's happening. So explain really what's happening and put precisely about what's happening. And just understand how somebody was having sex next to me over there, and I went to the security and I just said specifically what was happening. And that way I'm understanding straight away I deserve better. I understand? But that's the thing, yeah? I mean, be specific about everything. And it's the same thing. I mean, make sure you understand that no matter what, that you just do greater, and that's how you're actually doing greater for yourself. I'm understanding now, what I want to do is I want to go and see, for example, the nice and beautiful, let's say over here, in terms of, let's say, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I want to see what he's doing. I want to say Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I want to see how he's actually holding up over here. And I'm not saying that he does have, I mean, he does have some videos over here that he's posting online. See, he's over there making tequila last month. I'm not saying that, so the whole point is I'm making sure, anyway, that what I want to do is I want to go and just congratulate myself to do greater. And as I do greater, I'm just focusing upon understanding that no matter what, I'm just honest. I'm honest about everything. I have nothing against anybody. I understand every single day how I focus upon helping myself to succeed daily, and I'm just learning. I'm learning something different always. And I want to make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning how to just go and dwell upon helping myself to just go and see what information is happening over here. I'm not saying every single day that if you go and focus upon helping your life to succeed, then just go and really understand that it's much more how I feel that I'm doing better than other people in words. And that's it, yeah? I can say with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I can say, I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I see with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I promise you, his best movie is Scorpion King. Promise you, it's his best movie, I promise you. It's his first one. Promise you, it's the one. Promise you, it's the one. I promise you, if Dwayne The Rock Johnson said the fucking other movies are some fucking better ones than the nice and beautiful Scorpion King one, I promise you, then fuck no. I never believe him. I never believe him. Because I understand that Scorpion King is his first movie. But everything began from the Scorpion King, man. And that's why I'm understanding that straight away. That movie about Scorpion King, about everything in terms of Dwayne The Rock Johnson, in terms of Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I'm understanding, I'm just watching celebrities over here. We're talking about Dwayne The Rock Johnson's favorite movie. In terms of their favorite movie of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. But I asked Jesus Christ and what he says about Dwayne The Rock Johnson and what's his favorite movie. I see Jesus Christ says that no matter what, I realize Jesus Christ says that it's something recent. I realize Jesus Christ says it's something recent. I mean, but which one does Jesus Christ love? I realize he loves all of them, but which one's his most favorite one? I mean, now Jesus Christ says, although, I mean, that's the thing about God. I mean, God says, I love everything. I mean, I love everything. I mean, everything's equal. I mean, saying, but does Jesus Christ ever pick a type of moment from somebody's life that's the greatest moment or something? But Jesus Christ says, nah. Brother Jesus Christ says, no. I realize now, guess what? Brother Jesus Christ says, it's more how you have to go and really understand that everything's part of one moment. Or the whole fucking picture, yeah? I mean, the whole picture of everything that you are is the best thing that Jesus Christ can say for you. I mean, the whole actual picture of everything. But if you go labeling their movies or something that's the best, then Jesus Christ says, over here, it's more like, if you do that, then you have to understand then you're actually picturing something over here that you want to do. It's much more how it is, yeah? So I feel, I understand straight away how to go and understand straight away what I feel like doing right now. I feel like doing much better than all that. So I'm making sure that no matter what, I'll always have that nice and beautiful theory to be in the movies also for the first time, is what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that no matter what, it's more how I understand that now, but it's more how Understand Jesus Christ looks at everything, but never ever picks one little moment from thousands of moments of your life to say that's the best moment of your life. So that's what I'm learning. And the thing is, everything in terms of your life is the best thing of your moment. And that's all equal. You understand? But the thing is, if you label something about somebody of what you believe is the best, then you have to understand. Then you have to understand that you're saying something about yourself here, and you're never saying anything about them, but you're saying about yourself. I mean, so that's how you're actually growing, and you're growing in different manners and different mannerisms. Then you're just doing a greater job, and that's how you do it. I see. So now, since I'm understanding anyway, I'm planning everything in video. I'm making sure I can upload my content very soon, and I upload it first into the nice and beautiful, let's say, YouTube right away. And then I do my 2-hour program with live coaching with videos. Then I make sure that no matter what, I have plenty of time for everything. I'm making sure I can go and upload my content now into the nice and beautiful way of life over here, into the nice and beautiful Mega Drive. So I have lots of content to upload. And what I want to do also is I want to understand straight away, guys, that no matter what, I have plenty of time for everything. But as I'm actually succeeding very differently now, make sure I have more than enough time to succeed and to actually prosper and to be able to go and dwell upon something that's actually helping me. But what helps me move forward now is understanding this. That since I'm understanding this kind of stuff over here, I'm understanding it's more how I feel, and no matter what, I feel my nice beautiful track over here is different. I'm understanding that now I did export another track over here and another theory over here, but what am I doing over here? I'm understanding something is happening over here where I'm understanding that no matter what, that I have my Adonatopia set over here. But what am I doing over here? Whereas now, when I did export my nice and beautiful track over here, actually that's happening, and it's nice and beautiful for me to understand straight away how it's working. So I'm understanding that no matter what, it's more how I feel. That I just let it be for now. But I'm understanding that what I want to do is I want to capture a better way over here. And I have to work on this over here to make sure that everything's nice and beautiful for me to upload. And I just let it be for now. I let it be for now because I understand straight away how much more I have to do. But the work of my words is much more than all that. Actually, my words, and just be able to speak my words is much more than everything else. And that's how I'm understanding straight away how to grow. I mean, guys, never ever read ever what other people are saying in words. I mean, never read their words, please. I mean, if you read their words, I mean, they lead you astray with their words, I promise you. I promise you, please never read the words. But if you read Jesus Christ's words, then Jesus Christ never leads you astray with his words. I mean, read Jesus Christ's words and what he says and speaks out of his mouth. I promise you, that never ever lead you astray. But these other people lead you astray already with words, I promise you. And never ever go to anybody else for words other than Jesus Christ. I promise you, it's the best way, and that's where I go. And because I go that way, I lead you straight to Jesus Christ, and that way I'm always doing greater. But if you're speaking other people's words, then you become other people. I mean, never speak their words. I mean, speak Jesus Christ's words only. And that way you do better. See guys, so with my UCAR application here, the reason that I have to start again to actually export my music again is for some reason which I understand now that I did export the music at 4 hours and 1 minute when it's already 4 minutes and 27 minutes and more. There's a 4 hours and 27 minutes and more, and I'm doing better than that. But the thing is that you have to get the time, and you have to get the time much better in terms of how you actually export your music. So make sure you're very careful upon how you actually export in terms of how you're exporting your music all day long today. And just make sure you never have to start all over again, please. So I'm understanding that since I'm doing that, I'm making sure I'm learning very quickly upon how to actually do what I need to do to succeed. So what I need to do is edit my content again. And now, did I waste my time? Probably in other ways, no. Probably no, I never did waste my time because I gave you the knowledge in other ways. And I'm making sure now I'm much more aware about what I need to do so I can do better. I see also UCut shows you a nice and beautiful balance of being able to see exactly where your nice and beautiful content is in terms of you can click the actual audio file and it actually shows you on the actual UCut application inside of your phone exactly where that nice and beautiful material is coming from and where the actual audio clip is coming from in the actual track. So you can keep copying and pasting it, and then you copy and paste it into a part of the track that's actually working for you. And then once you do that, then you're actually learning very quickly upon how to succeed for yourself especially. And as you do that more and more, you understand straight away how you can actually go and grow yourself. But the whole point is making sure that you have more enough success all the time to be able to succeed and to do more and more and more is the whole point for yourself, to be able to go and grow yourself. And that's the whole point, yeah? So if you're figuring a better way out in terms of something better to do daily, then you're focusing on something that's actually helping you. And as you focus on something that's helping you, then focus on growing yourself differently, so you can go and focus upon helping yourself to do something is the best way. So just keep going and just focus on something that's actually helping you to give those words of yours. I mean, if you give me more words today, encourage in terms of life, you understand straight away how you can always deliver that content differently. But then you deserve it. You deserve to understand straight away how you can focus upon something that's helping you grow. But what helps you grow is a better mindset. And now if you have a better mindset to grow, then you deserve it. Bro, you deserve a better mindset all the time to be able to go and do whatever it is that you do to make sure that you're successful. Because if you're successful in whatever you're doing, you're making sure that no matter what, you have plenty of time to be able to go and do whatever you need to do to make sure that you're never ever, let's say, being stupid about anything, but you're making sure that you have more enough success in your life right now to be able to go and prosper and to be able to go and give people content right now to succeed, because that's what you need to do to become successful. So if you want to actually do anything in life where you can go and lift your life to succeed right now, you have to focus upon helping yourself to deliver whatever it is right now to make sure that you're doing greater. But if you're doing greater in terms of life, you're making sure that no matter what, that you're learning much more about becoming much more in terms of whatever it is that helps you to grow. And that way you're learning very quickly upon helping yourself to succeed. And that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is making sure that you have that nice and beautiful attitude going that's actually helping you to grow. And that's the whole point. I mean, the whole point is just make sure that you're growing yourself is the whole point. I mean, the whole point is making sure that you have more enough to succeed with all the time. But if you have more enough to succeed with, then you have to understand how it feels to be successful within what you're doing. And then the whole point of success from that point is loving life to the point that you're understanding straight away how to grow your life. And as you're actually going and making a split difference where you're copying and pasting that nice and beautiful video design to the point of where you want your beautiful video to end, then you're understanding to click on the audio file to see where your audio file notion is, and that way you're making sure that you're doing greater and greater and greater is the whole point. So also, guys, what you have to do is make sure that when you're editing your music track or whatever you're doing around video and editing around radio shows, you make sure that you can go and nicely be able to increase sound at one point, then split the difference, and then make sure that once you split the difference, you make sure that no matter what, that you can go and speak out something that's actually helping you only. And then when you're helping yourself, then that's the whole point, yeah? And the whole point is help yourself. So what I'm doing here is I'm making sure I'm letting my music play a bit. Then I export my nice and beautiful sound quality into a moment of being able to understand straight away that what I do is I teach you in a way that is helping me grow. So when I'm actually teaching myself over here, I'm looking at splitting the difference. So as I split the difference over here, I'm making sure I see the nice and beautiful words over here to help myself. So what I do is I play the music a bit, and then I make sure I split the video, and then I minimize the audio on the other type of video so I can go and finish the nice beautiful audio content on a silent note, and that's how I'm actually doing it. So what I do here in nice beautiful UCut application over here is when you're actually teaching people and when you're teaching other people, then you're teaching yourself as well. And that's the whole point, yeah? So make sure you understand that in the UCut application over here, you can go into UCut, and what happens is at the end of your videos, just finish on a silent note, is what I'm saying. And also just make sure that the nice beautiful audio is playing and playing and playing. And then what you have to do is you have to split the difference and make sure that you place a 0% volume on the other video so that your audio can go into 100% mode so you can hear the audio instead of the video. And if you see this, for example, I mean, do you see how the audio is playing in the background with the actual piano? So there's another audio, which is the vocal, that's playing in the background. But what I want to do is I want to mute the actual piano here. So as I mute the piano, I want to make sure I click on the vocal over here to see where the piano is. And I make sure that no matter what, I split the difference. So when I split the difference, I make sure that it sounds like this now. So I'm making sure I'm using software and audio and also functioning of everything in terms of, let's say, the phone and technology and words to show you with hearing and visual methods and audio methods and auditory methods to teach you what I mean. So let's have a look here. I mean, now that one did happen twice. So I'm making sure that you understand that all I need to do is have that one time to play. And that one did play twice. So let's have a look over here. So making sure that you understand this one now in terms of how it sounds now is different than before. But let's have a look now. Oh, a Dinotopia. Now that one's different as well, but the thing is over here, I'm understanding that what I want to do is, I see the actual audio is playing twice for some reason. So what I want to do is just check what's happening. I mean, now that one here, I want to just split the difference with audio right here. So I never want to hear that. Or else anyway, that what I'm doing over here is I'm showing you straight away that what I'm doing with audio right here is I'm trying to teach you with audio and also words what I mean. And that way I'm understanding to explain myself much better. So as I do a greater job, the thing is about audio and everything about ideas is if you speak more words, then you can actually speak it into fruition. So what I'm doing over here is I'm looking to understand I have 2 audio programs over here and more. And I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly. Then what I want to do is focus upon understanding to hear one of those. I want to hear one of those. And in the background, I want my audio to play, but I want to make sure that no matter what, I have plenty of time to do everything. But I feel that no matter what, I'm held time in terms of life, but I'm feeling something else is approaching where other people are coming to my event. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm just learning very quickly upon helping myself to dwell upon just speaking everything out in a way that I'm learning very quickly upon how I need to do synonyms also. And as I do synonyms, I'm learning very quickly upon what I can do to succeed and how I can actually go and get somebody in terms of life where I can go and have them here as well. But the thing is, I just go and do greater for myself in different ways. And I'm making sure that no matter what, as I go and grow myself differently, I'm looking to see exactly what I need to do over here to succeed. So what I do is I make sure that no matter what, I have plenty to choose from here to make sure I'm successful. So as I'm successful, I'm looking to see what is happening now. Alright, so now that's working right here, but let's have a look at this. And that's much better, and that's much more coming from the video. So there's a video design here that's actually never even the audio that I did place in the actual U-cut over here, but it's something that's coming from the actual clip over here in terms of my soundtrack over here. So I'm not saying it's coming from the video, but the actual video and audio is in actual presumption inside of my nice and beautiful, let's say, capacity of my application. And I'm understanding that since my video and audio is now playing, I'm understanding that you must understand that it's much more that the video is now playing only, except the audio. But the audio right now is also playing throughout the background in the video format and never in the audio format. So that's why I'm saying either way, I'm just coaching myself to see if it is. I feel a Dinotopia. I see now, no matter what, I can feel a vibe over here, but the thing is over here, it's much more how I feel. It's just that, I mean, it's just that kind of vibe, isn't it? But making sure that I can just go and extend that for a bit, and let's have a look now. Dinotopia. I mean, that's much better. So that's the kind of thing I want to explain. I want to explain that. And that's what you must do. So it was saying 2 dinosaurs before where it was going grrr, grrr. When it was going down, I want to have one of those. Grrr. And also, in the background, I'm making sure that you understand straight away how the piano is dun, 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 and just playing here and there. But then what happens is what? When then it goes into a silence, yeah? And it goes into grrr and silence. And that's what I mean. And I'm finishing on a silent notion here. That's what I'm saying. So no matter what, I feel that now as I export this content here, I have to export it again. But what I do now is I just go and dwell upon helping myself to succeed over here. But I go and export the nice and beautiful 480 pixel quality over here. And I'm making sure that no matter what, I have plenty of time now to succeed. But what I want to do now is, because that's exporting, I realize that my coaching videos over here is something that I have to show you something now. Alright, now since I'm actually exporting this content, I want to let it be. I just want to go and do my audio programs then. So alright, now so what I do around my audio programs over here in terms of around my live coaching schedules and also around my UCut exporting from Esplanade in terms of the actual FL Studio, I'm making sure I'm never hating you. I'm never here to hate you. I'm learning something different about content and how I actually do my content. So what I want to do is I want to let it be today. I want to understand that no matter what, I have plenty of food and drink over here. I'm understanding that what I do now is, I'm understanding that every time I drink margarita, actually then I have to drink more water. But I mean, for some reason I have to drink more water when I understand I have to drink water anyway. So margarita helps you drink more water. So make sure you understand every single day how that feels and how that is. So what you want to do always is just love your life in different ways and just focus on helping your life to succeed. But make sure you understand that over here, I have a Vegeta in a spoon. I never want to lick the spoon. I never want to lick the spoon because there's Vegeta on it. And now because Vegeta is on it, I realize it's much more how I feel. And now I never hate Vegeta. I still eat Vegeta, but the thing is, I never want to eat food and drink now. The thing is, I have to drink something. But now what I want to do is I just want to stick to my words. I want to do something around my words, man. But that's how I feel, yeah? I mean, how I feel is I'm feeling better about everything. But I'm understanding now that I have much more notions about everything. And I'm feeling I'm much more capable of delivering content to myself every single day. To focus upon helping myself to succeed is what I do. And as I succeed more, I'm focusing on washing the dishes as well, right now as well. And I'm making sure I'm always doing everything right now. I'm focusing on helping myself to just speak words now and just deliver content. And I can go have a bath as well if I want. I'm making sure anyway that what's important for me is just having a great lifestyle because I do better. See now, anyway, I feel other people are singing Promiscuous Boy to me. And there's a song out there, Promiscuous Girl. And it's by Timbaland and somebody else. And it's much more by somebody in terms of life over here. But I have to get her name. And I'm understanding that it's more how I understand straight away. You guys have to understand how I'm always growing and I'm focusing on helping myself to succeed differently. I'm always finding out the names of everything and I'm finding out a better way for myself to succeed. But I'm never angry about life. I'm making sure that you understand straight away how I actually grow myself in different ways. And as I grow myself in different ways, I'm looking to help myself to grow. And as I grow differently, I understand how far other people are coming along in terms of their life coaching, and I can see how long ago that was. I can see no matter what that it's much more how they're getting smarter and smarter throughout the day. And I can see that. But I'm just faster than them. And because I'm faster than them, I win more applause than them throughout life. Because I understand that nobody else can help you to talk for you. But what you do in life is learn how to understand that other people are understanding straight away how I go about life much better than them. And as I go about life much better, I promise you that they see that I have much more music skills than them. And because I have much more music skills than them, they're making sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very fast upon my skill set over here. And I'm loving life in terms of I. And because I love I over here, I'm making sure that no matter what, I have plenty of time and space and music or in terms of life and in terms of whatever I need to do. The whole point is I'm understanding straight away. Now I'm just inspiring I today because I have plenty of time and space and notions today to be able to succeed differently. And as I succeed differently, I feel that no matter what, that it's more how I feel that other people are breaking up and divorcing. And I feel that they are signaling to me to get with them because they want me around and they want to get with me. But the thing is, I understand straight away how I feel. And how I feel is I understand straight away to never ever do anything else other than grow myself, and that's the way, I like it, I'm making sure that no matter what, that if I focus upon something greater for myself daily, I'm understanding that those people who never reply to you or anything, in terms of life, in terms of what you said, it's because they never care, man. And they never care about you. I mean, Sam, but guess what? Don't you just be an individual who cares about yourself in a way of life where you're caring about yourself the most. And because you care about yourself the most, then you understand straight away how I feel that no matter what the other people can see, I have more skills than them in fashion, and definitely on YouTube, and definitely with music production. I promise you they can see that. I promise you, it's much more how it is. But no matter what, I can see straight away how other people are lacking as well. But I never want to pin them down. I never want to shit on them or anything like that. But making sure I'm learning quickly upon what I need to do to succeed. And as I succeed differently, I'm making sure now that what I want to do is just focus on love for myself in a way of words. And as I speak words to myself all day long, I feel I can do way more than what I've been doing. I feel that for some reason today, I understand that no matter what, I'm fulfilling myself in some ways. But I'm not saying I can do so much better. And what can I, or else what could have I done today much better? Or there's much more I've done. I've done as much as I can today. I feel I can do much more. In what way? I feel I can just go and speak more. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, of course I can speak more. I mean, of course I can talk more. But the thing is, now I'm focusing more than ever to help myself to do a greater job. And that's the whole point. Yeah, I mean, the whole point is loving yourself in a way that you're enjoying. But I understand that no matter what, I can see other people and how they want to listen to the music I make, but they never do because they never find it attractive. I mean, they never find music today attractive overall. I mean, and I can see how that is. But the nice and beautiful gift of, let's say, promoting my events, and I promise you I love it, I can see that is something that's different. And now, they find that very attractive. They find it very attractive when I'm making events around town, I promise you. And now I understand straight away that, since I'm understanding that this woman over here, in terms of how I make events around town, I'm pretty sure she never find me attractive. She never find me attractive because I'm somebody who is bettering myself in terms of life. But when I show her my music, I realize my music over here, I'm pretty sure she find my music very attractive, I'm pretty sure. And the thing is, now I understand how I'm just understanding that no matter what I'm doing, much greater anyway. But since I'm understanding that everybody's different, I mean, you must understand. So no matter what I do is every single day I'm looking to better myself in what I'm doing. And I'm making sure that no matter what, I just upload my content online very quickly. And then once that goes online, then I understand straight away I have to give you the bank information over here. A bank information statement where I have to talk about the bank in terms of real estate over here. And I have to go and see much more about real estate and what's going on. And then I'm just focusing on teaching myself everything. But as I'm teaching myself, I'm realizing that no matter what, I can see how everything's happening. And I can see straight away how to just go and dwell upon a better way for myself. But as I do a better way for myself, I realize that Grant Cardone over there, I realize that he is pulling his strings over here. And he's pulling a lot of strings where he's saying, nah, or he never wants to give the community anything for free. And he wants to fucking make money online. And that's it. Or he's fucking making all that fucking real estate. Or she's making all this real estate. I Jesus Christ to see this. I mean, Grant Cardone is making all that fucking real estate, man. And all the fucking actual cash flow, man. And he's taking away his fucking YouTube videos to put it into his university over there. But that's the thing, yeah. I mean, he wants to make money on that. But he's making money already on real estate. I mean, he's making money on real estate already. I mean, in that sense, so he's just all over the place, that guy. I mean, he's making millions. I mean, he's making millions of dollars at least a year. I understand Jesus Christ is saying that he's making millions of dollars a year. I mean, it's more than enough for him to live on. I mean, understand, but he wants to make more money and wants to sell his products for $30,000. I mean, for fuck's sake, man. I mean, he wants to sell his product for $30,000. I mean, guess what, bro? That other people can never afford it. Bro, 99% of this world can never afford his stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure 99% of the world can never give him the money that he's looking for. But the thing is that with his university online, yes, bro, he can get that. Bro, he can get that, bro. That's what he's doing. And he's trying to sign up to people to say, hey, $99 a month, or whatever. Or the first 12 months for free, or whatever. But the thing is, that's the thing, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's giving his content somehow, but he wants money for it. But he's already making money. Or he's making money already. But now, is it worth it for him now? I mean, is it worth it for him now? But the thing is, I understand that. I understand how he's doing that. I love it. But for myself over here, I mean, do I go and do that? I'm pretty sure I never do it. I never do that. I never do it personally. I mean, I never go start fucking making a website over here, just saying $50 a month or $2 a month to have my fucking knowledge. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, understand? I can imagine myself saying fucking $90 a month to have my knowledge. Fuck, is that it? I mean, just $90 a month. I mean, is that all you want? I love it. I mean, I can just imagine I can just imagine that in terms of pricing my content $9 a month. I mean, sign up, man. I mean, come on, man. It's all the freest knowledge. It's all the best knowledge around here, man. Fucking $9 a month around here. All the fucking best university deals around here. Fucking $9 for you, man. And that's how Grant Cardone seems, man. Same, but no matter what, since that's the case, I never want to do that in my life. When it drops below $90, I've never dropped below $90. But I'm better than all the numbers in the world. I'm first. I'm not saying that no matter what, I can see it. But the thing is that I promise you that people much more appreciate him when he's giving content for free online than when he's charging for it. I promise you. And why is that? I appreciate regardless what's happening. But he much more gets the free attention rather than the price. Russia is much more available to get much more to help people when he helps people for free than when he's actually charging people. I promise you. And now, anyway, I never ever go even fucking to his university because $90 a month for me is something that I can go and use for something else. I'm pretty sure, does it make me stupid? Russia, no. I can use that $90 for something else. I can use it to give Jesus Christ something. Russia, I can give Jesus Christ the notion that I'm understanding that no matter what, it's more how I feel that I'm just giving already. I'm giving already everything. But the thing is that for myself, I already have Jesus Christ knowledge. You understand? So every single day, I'm looking to give. But the thing is, I'm always understanding that when I'm giving something, I never need his knowledge, man. I have Jesus Christ knowledge. I have Jesus Christ knowledge already. Understand? Every single day, you must understand. That's why I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm learning. God's already given you. What can you give to God? What can humanity give to God, bro? God's saying that humanity can give everything to God that they have. But that's everything that's God's. Actually, God says that without humanity, there is no God. Understand? That's how it is, yeah? Humanity gives God the praise. God has praise with humans. In a sense, so you must understand, so no matter what, that because you have life, we give Jesus Christ and God the nice and beautiful praise that God deserves, because God gives us eternity, and we give God praise. You understand? But that's how he is, yeah? God wants you to give God Jesus Christ. God wants you to be Jesus Christ, and that's the best thing you can give God, right? The best thing you can give God is to be just like Jesus Christ, right? And if you understand that, that's the best present in the world. But what present is that? That's words. That's words presence. Presence in words. If you understand, God values your words for free. Understand? But for myself over here, I'm understanding how that goes. And I'm not saying that no matter what that I'm learning. I love I very much, but I'm just doing greater. I'm doing greater, but I have to go and understand that it's much more how I feel fatigue. I feel fatigued, but what I want to do now is I just want to let it be. I want to go to the toilets over here. I just want to relax. I feel a lot of pressure. I feel a lot of pressure coming up. And what kind of pressure? Pressure about life. Pressure about everything. And just expression. I have to express everything. And that's how it is, yeah? I have to express all the words out there. I feel there's so much coming up, I have to talk about it. See, so what's funny is my nice beautiful Borat emulation today. I'm saying that I have to brush my teeth. I have to make sure I'm looking greater. I have to understand I have to groom myself today. I understand that no matter what, I have plenty of time now. I'm just going to do my greater life. And what kind of greater life can I do? I can just go do something to help myself succeed. There's so much to talk about today. And I'm not saying that what I want to do is I have plenty of time to do everything. So what I do now is I just sit down. I just sit down over here. I realize that it's more how I feel to just go drink some nice beautiful water. And the nice beautiful water over here is happening. So I'm not saying that what I want to do is just relax. I just want to relax. I realize there's so much to go. I feel like that. I said, but when I see other people's images and how they explain it already, I feel it's more how images never hurt you. Images never hurt you. I realize what they're doing is never hurting you. But what are you trying to look in that situation? What you're trying to find is the words. And I realize you're trying to find validation from that woman, for example, or that man. And you're trying to say, yes, you want the same thing. You want that same thing that they have. But what exactly do they have? I mean, do they have pleasure or what? I mean, it's more how they have the comfort. I mean, they have the comfort. I mean, what else do they have? I mean, they have the pleasure. When you want pleasure from that woman or man. I mean, it's more how I feel. It's more how I understand that they have validation in words. I mean, they have also what else? I mean, name everything they have. I mean, have each other. I mean, you feel you need both of them. I mean, it's more how I feel that I just need I. I mean, what else do they have? I mean, it's more how they have, let's say, the notion of love. I mean, they have love with each other. I mean, what else do they have? I mean, what else? I mean, it's more how you've never done that. I mean, you've never done that image. I mean, how? I mean, because you're never doing that image. But why? I mean, why? I mean, why are you saying that for? I mean, that's why, because I'm doing my word I. I mean, in a sense, but the thing is, the word I is the image. I mean, in a sense, so that's why the nice and beautiful way of saying that is where the I is coming out. I mean, why is the I coming out here? Because, I realize because those people are doing something that I wish to do. But why is that? I mean, they're having sex? I mean, why? I mean, why? I mean, who cares if they're having sex? I mean, it's more how I understand that it's more like something's trying to rip my eye out. But that's I. I mean, why even testing that notion? I mean, understand? I mean, why even going that way? I mean, it's more how something out there something out there is trying to take away my eye. That's never the case. Actually, nothing out there can take away your eye. I mean, understand? I mean, it's more how they're never giving you that. When they're never giving you that, actually, that's the one. Actually, that's the one. Actually, they're never giving you what they have. I mean, understand? But they gave you the image. I mean, you never gave yourself the image. I mean, guess what? Actually, because you've seen it, then you gave yourself the image. I mean, you're never there doing the giving of that image. I mean, that's different. I mean, you feel that you want to be in their shoes doing that. I mean, that's different. I mean, you want to be in their shoes. I mean, what does that mean? I mean, that means that you find yourself what? I mean, you find that yourself attractive? Or it's more how I understand Jesus Christ says that's more how you feel that they are inspiring you. I mean, understand? I mean, you want to be in their shoes doing that. I mean, guess what? Apparently, it's more how I feel. I'm not sure that does it hurt to be in other people's shoes. I'm not sure, no. Apparently, it's more how you have to understand straight away how you feel. What? I mean, what do you feel here? I mean, you feel that you need to go and explain much more words. And you have to understand straight away how you never have misery when you want to be in other people's shoes. But why are they inspiring you? I mean, why? I mean, because why? I mean, because they're having sex? I mean, is that what inspires you? Which is sex with other people? I mean, look at Jesus Christ. I mean, does Jesus Christ want to be in their shoes? Actually, Jesus Christ says no. Actually, Jesus Christ never wants to be in their shoes. I mean, understand? I mean, so why do you want to be in their shoes? Actually, that's the thing. I mean, you only want to be in Jesus Christ's shoes. Actually, that's even better. And now you're never lowering your standards. I mean, and now that's something that I learned something today. I'm learning something that it's much more about something else now. I understand? So it's not even that anymore. But now I'm learning exactly what that is. I understand? And now, since I'm understanding straight away how to go and grow myself, I feel much more blissful in a way that I can feel just talking more words is the way. And as I talk more words, I feel I have to go and grow myself. I have to grow my life differently. I have to grow something differently. But that's how I have to go and just see much more about never being afraid to upload content. But just go and upload content because that's how it is.